Discovery video 115. In this video we're going to take a look at a race that is a 4-star preferred race. Has no value odds horse in the race. In other words, there's no horse with the value odds icon, but there's still possibilities. I'm going to log into the free area here and show you. First of all, you want to click on Discovery Video here on the free page, and under the big red arrow is all the conditions. If you've noticed, those are labeled value odds and overlay preferred races. Most of the time you're going to be looking for a horse with a value odds icon, but some races don't have a horse with that icon. However, they may qualify as a highly rated 4-star type of race, which means the conditions are ripe for an overlay winner. Now there's three conditions, three kinds of races that I have rated 4 stars here as far as preferred races. Maiden claiming races, conditional claiming races. These will say a CLM, the claiming price, and they'll have some sort of number or letter to the right, numbers or letters to the right of the claiming price. That's how you know it's a conditional claimer. Also 4 stars and turf races. Okay, and those are the three conditions that I focus on. Here's Fairgrounds. The meet began recently. First race at Fairgrounds, as you can see here, I highlighted the condition claimer 5,000, 9 winners of 3 lifetimes. So this is a 4-star preferred race. And then we look, and no value odds horse. So what do we do in a situation like that? Okay, simple. Remember, we keep it simple. Well, basically, you're going to do the same thing you do with the value odds horse. What are the odds near post time? Because remember, that is the most important thing. Check this out. Lady Leestown, top pick in the race. She's got she's the top pick with the best total pace, which you know I love that, you know, more than anything else. Also has the best late pace. Hot trainer, Carl DeVille, currently hot. Best, she's got the best final times rating in the field. Yet they're letting her go at 15-1. That's what you call a perfect overlay situation. Look at the rest of the horses in Group A. They were 5-1, 3-1, 7-5. But our top pick is being let go by the betting public at 15-1. Very interesting. But this is the cue here. That determines, because I don't bet anything below 10-1. That's my personal low. Lowest accept odds is 10-1 for me. But yeah, 15-1 in a situation like this absolutely has my interest. Now, like I showed you, the icons she's got going there. Each one of these purple boxes is one of the 36 proven winning overlay angles from the free ebook. Each one of those purple boxes represents one of those. You can see she's loaded up with those. She's got a lot going on. Why did the betting public miss her? The answer is very simple. She's coming out of Delta Downs. Previous to that was at Louisiana Downs. Both circuits are not considered by those that play Fairgrounds. They do not consider Delta Downs or Louisiana Downs in the same class category as fairgrounds. However, times have changed. There was a point in the past when that was true, when you never would, you would never consider a horse who couldn't win at Delta, and I don't care what class level, but, couldn't win at Delta, finished 6th out of 10th there last time out, and that was 29 days ago. Why? If you can't win at Delta, and she couldn't win previous to that when Louisiana Downs was running, what makes anyone think she can ship into the fairgrounds and win this race? Well, a lot has changed in 29 days. I think the most important thing here, other than the fact that her ratings, in other words, if you're looking at this report tells you a true story of every race. You know that I love the horse with the best total pace rating. That's the top pick in the race. Okay, she's got all this going on, and I think one of the most important things is the hot trainer. When the meet begins, like fairgrounds has just begun, first 5 or 6 weeks of the meeting, you're going to have hot jockeys and hot trainers. Whenever you have a hot trainer sending a horse off at a high price, at high odds, it must be looked at closely. But here, the majority of the betting public is not using this report. So they wouldn't have had all this laid out for them nicely in a nice, neat report to look at. They're just looking at, well, she ran in Delta Downs and she didn't run well. Bad race before that at Louisiana. Remember, claiming 5,000 non-winners of 3 lifetime, that's probably like the lowest class, one of the lowest class races you can ever have at the fairgrounds. So is she really stepping up in class at the fairgrounds when she came out of the Delta Downs race? I don't really think so, and I don't think it's relevant. I think all the other things, once you get past this point here, once you get to this is the most important thing. All this other stuff here tells me a story. And then I look for the story on why the betting public did not bet the horse, and I have my whole complete story. Now, put the bet together. We play this just like as if it was a horse with a value odds icon. We don't vary the strategies at all. So first bet, we're going to get the win bet down first. We've got a 15-to-1 top pick with the best total pace and all that other stuff. You don't want to have some kind of gimmicks going and not a win ticket, because 15-to-1, you want to have a win ticket before anything else. And that's the first bet in all of the proven strategies, is we must have the win bet down. For the videos, I go $10 to win. Of course, your bet will vary depending on your bankroll. The next bet is if you're going to get into the exotic wagers, the next bet would be the exacta. I always wheel my key horse in this type of situation. So I have a $2 4-all exacta. It's the first race, so obviously it's the first half of the daily double. I also wheel doubles. So 4-all double, $2. So wheel the double, wheel the exacta after the $10 win bet. Now, if we have bankroll to play the trifecta, strategy as follows: the 4 on top all by herself. Second position goes the 6, 5, 8, 7. That would be the rest of Group A and the top horse in Group B in the second position of the trifecta. All for third, then 10-cent super, fourth position, all. Pick 3. Very simple. Going to single, and whenever we play a pick 3 or whatever, any kind of pick 3, pick 4, pick 5, We want to have a single at high odds. That's the way I play it. Because if we're going to do a multi-race win wager, I want to go after something that's worth betting. I want to go after something that's going to pay well. I mean, that is why we're gambling. It's why I play the horses. I don't play the horses for $70 pick threes. All right? I play to hit the big, big time, big stuff. So we single the 4, and the second and third race, simply play the Group A horses in the second and third race. As it turns out, the value odds horse won the second race, but I'm not including this race in my video here. I just wanted to mention that. But we did have Group A nail our pick 3. And I'm showing you this race because I want you to learn and know what to do when you've got a 4-star preferred race and no value odds horse in the race. Very important, because these situations come up and it's money in the bank when you hit a good one. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at that. There you are. She won pretty easily. If you watch the race, she stalked, and then took over, and much the best late in the race. They could not get her. She was extending her lead there. Just under 15 to 1, 31.80. And the trifecta was 463. 4-6 cold. So we hit the trifecta as well. And then the pick 3. Here's all the payoffs here. $159 return on the win bet. $153 on the exacta. The trifecta for $1, $1,272.90. 10 cents on the super, return nice, $881.34. The double with that value odds horse winning the second race, $441.40. And then the dollar pick 3 with our single Group A, $2,078.20. Total return on that one horse, $4,985.84. And like I said, I'm not even including anything won in this race where we hit all our wagers here too, with Bitter Dreams in the second. But this video is a video showing you what to do when you got a 4-star preferred race and no value odds horse. There's plenty of opportunities that do present themselves when that situation does come up. Okay? Alright. Well, thanks for viewing. I expected the fairgrounds to start kicking in. The meet just began, so it's always been good there at the fairgrounds. There's always big fields, big payoffs, always good opportunities there at that track. Alright, good luck with all your wagers, and thank you very much for taking the time to view video number 115.